Hi everyone, Isabel Acosata here. Just got off the conference call. I was a guest speaker on Lisa Monison's blog radio show. Thanks again, Lisa. I'm so excited for you. I was so honored to be your first guest speaker. Those 30 minutes just flew by. And I talked so much that I'm going to have to do a follow-up on Dreams Made Real, this training, because there was so much more I had to say, but the 30 minutes flew by, which is okay. Just gives me an opportunity to do more training. But the talk was about self-doubt, which I truly believe that it's something that everybody's going to encounter in their business at one point, especially at one point or another. Especially if you're a big dreamer, if you have huge goals, I think that's inevitable when you start doubting yourself. And I consider myself a very, very positive person, but I cannot say that I've never had negative thoughts. There has been times in my career where am I really in the right company? Am I doing the right things? Can I really do this? And I didn't stay there long. You cannot stay there long. You have to find a way to stay out of it. You recognize that you're being negative. You recognize that you're having self-doubt, and then you take the actions to get out of that state of mind. One of the things that I talked about that is going to help you get out of that, to not fall into that trap, is to stay positive. You have to stay positive in every aspect of your business, no matter what. And it's okay to catch yourself being negative, but again, it's to snap out of it and never show that negativity to your team, never express it to anybody else. Just staying positive, having a positive mindset is crucial with this business, because your mindset is going to create your attitude, and your attitude determines your actions. If you have a bad attitude, you're not going to want to go and recruit. So you're looking at the downline manager and you're thinking, this person is 3 at risk, and she doesn't have the people, that is going to get her out of risk on 5. I'm going to lose a leader. This person is 3 overdue. If she doesn't place an order and pay her high balance, she's going to lose her account. And she was working towards leadership. Oh, and here we go again. I'm losing all the leaders. I'm never going to find the leaders I want for the business. My people is so lazy. Now, with words like that, what do you think is going to happen to your business? With words like that, you are not going to go anywhere. You're going to manifest all the negativity that you're saying to your business. But if you have a positive attitude, you know what? This person is 3 campaigns past due. Let's look at how long she's been in business. Does she qualify for a pay and sale? Can I call her to see what's going on? Maybe she has some products at home because a couple of customers backed out on her, and she can do some returns. Stay positive. Call. It's going to want to give you the actions. You're going to take actions to get out of that situation. You're going to call your leaders. You're going to see how you can help them. You're going to help them find a solution. Remember that new people to the business, they don't know that we have solutions. I always tell my people, there is an answer for everything in Avon. There's always a way to get out of whatever situation. Avon is always going to help you find a way. Always. But the new people don't know that. So you stay positive and you call them and you help them. Okay, so let me give you another example, something that I just encountered in my business that definitely made me take a look at my attitude and towards the new people. So we just did back in February, I guess we did the say yes to Avon, and I joined another district to go recruiting at a mall. I forgot if I was there 1 or 2 days. I think just 1 day. Anyway, I got 3 recruits out of the whole deal. One of them had no credit, so she refused to go on and didn't do anything. The other 2, I could not get a hold of to do training on them. Say yes to those little events. Sign them up. Here's your kid. I'll call you for training. So I knew that if I did not get in touch with them, they were not going to do anything with their business. So I sent them notes because I couldn't get a hold of them on the phone. I sent the notes, and one of them called me. She called me, and I was not recruiting nearby, but she happened to live nearby my house. So she called me. I happened to be having a meeting. She came to the meeting. We did some training. I thought she was good because she came to the meeting. She placed her first order, which was awesome, over $200. I think it was like $250, almost $300, I think. And then the first order came, and here comes the phone calls. I didn't receive this. I ordered this, and this is trash strong, and just found a million things that was wrong with her business. So her attitude was, Why is this happening? This is not supposed to happen. She had a negative attitude about it. Now we know as the new people feel overwhelmed. We know that we just have to call Avon and they'll fix it. They do a price adjustments or whatever. But a new person is going to get overwhelmed. So I try to walk her through some things. Try to do some sit down and do more training with her. No, no, no. I went to the meeting and I think I'm good. Place the second order, he comes to call again. Complain after complain after complain and blaming me for everything. Now, if somebody's gonna blame me and not take responsibility for her business, I'm not going to like that. And I need somebody that's going to take responsibility for her business and is going to try to do something with the business without putting blame on somebody else. But she was blaming me. And what was frustrating me was that she was saying, I haven't been trained properly, you haven't done the follow with me, but when I tried to set an appointment to sit down with her one-on-one, she couldn't. She didn't. And so in our last conversation, she told me, you know what, I don't know if this is for me. And I agree with her. I told her, you know what, because she was blaming me for everything, I agree with her. You know what, you're probably right. Maybe this business isn't for you. So we left it at that. I was just consider her gone. To my surprise, she called me like 2 campaigns later, and she told me I had a recruit, and I was like, what? You had a recruit? Awesome. So, we set up the appointment, and I went to her house, and we signed her up, and I explained, I signed up her recruit like the right way it's supposed to be done, and she was there watching, and she was amazed. And when I explained to her all the bonuses that she can get, when I explained to her that she had a bonus of $700 coming, $750 if she worked her business right, if she got her 5 people, she was like, wow, I had no idea. And I was like, what do you mean you had no idea? You came to the meeting and I told you that. I was there late, remember? So, after that first appointment, I left thinking, wow, I had the bad attitude. Instead of understanding that she was new and she was feeling overwhelmed, and because she was blaming me for everything, I have the bad attitude that maybe this isn't for you. Don't blame me for the stuff if you're not going to take responsibility. But if I would have stayed positive, and if I would have understood that she's new and she's being overwhelmed, and let's find out a little bit more about her. I really didn't know much about her because I signed her up at a Say Yes to Avon event. Didn't have a chance to talk. At the meeting, there were many people there. Didn't really have a chance to talk one-on-one. So now, she has 4 recruits. She's on fire. She's excited about the leadership program because she sees the opportunity of growing, of the benefits that leadership has and the potential she has with this business. She's excited. It was her recruit that made her take a second look at the business, because this lady that she recruited had sold Avon in Mexico before, and she knew the potential in the company, and she told her, sign me up. And then she told her, why aren't you working this business? So I have gotten a chance to get to know her. I met her today. We signed up. We had a mini meeting in her house. We signed up her 4th person. I asked her about her dreams and goals. We talked about the possibilities. I'm getting to know her as a person. She's getting to know me as a person. The mistake I did by not having a positive attitude with her, I almost lost her. For not being understanding and not staying positive, and seeing my role as a leader as making sure that she is successful. Putting my foot down and say, no, we need to sit down one-on-one. Give me a time. And she has a very busy schedule. But now that she sees the potential in the business, she's prioritizing our meetings, and she's making sure that that we meet. Whereas before, she didn't see the potential. So she was like, I don't have any time. And look at all this that's happening to my business. Maybe I don't want to do this anymore. So big lesson that I learned with this leader, and I hope you learned something from this. If you're going to look at your leaders and you're going to say nobody's growing because everybody's lazy, I'm not growing. Let me say that again. If you say to yourself, I'm not growing because my team is lazy, you're going to have a lazy team. You're going to manifest that. But if you're thinking, I'm a great leader, let me see how I can help them be great leaders, having a positive attitude, you're going to get on the phone, you're going to call them, you're going to do one-on-one, you're going to get to know them, you're going to help them. Your positive attitude is going to help them see the potential in this business. They're going to want to associate with you. Do they want to associate with you when you're being negative and you're calling them lazy? And I know you don't call them lazy to their name, to their face. And I'm not saying that you, per se, watching the video do, but I do hear that a lot. I do see that. I do see that a lot with other leaders. Anyway, so my point is, have a bad attitude about your downline, you're going to produce a bad downline. Have a positive attitude about your downline. Be the leader that you are called to be. Be the leader that you want to be, and you're never going to have to worry about your business. I hope that helped. I hope that makes sense. Dreams Made Real is coming August 7th. We're starting a new series. Connect with me on Facebook on Dreams Made Real fan page. Make sure you visit our website because you want to sign up to our newsletter so you can get the updates of the calls coming up, guys. We're gonna have an awesome series coming up. You want to make sure that you are notified of all of our calls. August 7th, in a few days, I'll make an announcement as who our first leader is. It's going to be a great call. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a great evening.